Manchester United on alert as Juventus name price for Paulo Dybala. Juventus have finally decided to let go of starlet Paulo Dybala if the buying club forks out a transfer fee close to £14 million. Since being left out of the squad in last few Serie A games, Dybala has increasingly grown unhappy at the club and wants to leave Italy. As Barcelona edges close to secure the services of Atletico Madrid forward Antoine Griezmann, Manchester United are shifting focus on Argentine superstar Paulo Dybala. He is one of United's long-term targets and Jose Mourinho is keen on landing him at Old Trafford. With the English giants, interested Juventus have named their price to sell the striker. Dybala, after not being started in the last few games, has had increasingly grown unhappy in Italy and expects to move to a club where he can once again don a key role and gain trust of the manager. A chance to work under Mourinho will certainly be a lucrative option for the Argentine, who is yet to hit his prime. He has been forced to sit out in 6 out of the 18 games that Juventus has played in the Italian top flight. Coach Massimiliano Allegri had earlier said that Dybala was not totally dedicated in training, which prompted him to single out the 24-year-old. Despite not being on top of his game, Dybala has netted 14 times in 25 appearances for the Italian champions. With Mourinho complaining about the lack of funds to match the quality of fierce rivals Manchester City's squad, it seems likely that United will splurge a fee close to £14 million, £200 million if they have to convince the club to let go of their main man. Mourinho has reportedly got a hefty amount of £250 million sanctioned for the upcoming transfer window and looks set to spend a large portion of it to add metal to his attack. As per a Manchester Evening News report, the Argentina international has been repeatedly linked with Manchester United ahead of the January transfer window, and Mourinho is looking for a magician who can add extra creativity to his attack. Reports have suggested a £60 million bid from United for Dybala, but The Independent claims those stories were met with derision in Turin, and Juventus have made clubs aware that any negotiations would need to start at £140 million. However, Juventus will look forward to pocket a transfer fee close to £200 million if they receive inquiries about the player from more than one club. A reunion with former Juventus mate Paul Pogba is on the cards for Dybala, but only time will tell if he will embrace the English Premier League open-heartedly or will stay back at Juventus and fight for his place in the side.